The majority of the money in the world actually never existed. Yes, you didn't hear that wrong. Think, today your salary gets deposited. A notification appears on your phone. $5,000 has been deposited into your account. And in that moment you feel good. There is money in your account. You can finally buy the things you put on your shopping list. There is the supermarket. There are bills. There are installments. Life is good. But then someone comes and tells you this. Actually, most of that money doesn't exist. You suddenly pause. What do you mean? You say. I can see it. It's sitting in my account. Yes, but there is something we don't know, or something we misunderstand. In reality, most of the money in the world does not physically exist. Not in a vault, not in a wallet, not in a chest. What we call money is mostly just numbers. Small digital numbers sitting in a bank's computer. Think about it. You go to the bank, you have $10,000 in your account, and you want to withdraw your money. But if all the customers of that bank went at the same time to withdraw their money, the bank doesn't have that much cash in its vault. Because banks don't keep all the money physically, they keep a portion of it and lend the rest as credit. Now the story becomes a little more interesting. You deposit $10,000 in the bank. The bank puts a portion of that money in the vault and lends the rest to someone else as a loan. That person goes and buys a computer with that money. The computer shop owner deposits the money in the bank, and the bank does the same thing again. It keeps a portion and lends the rest again. This cycle continues like this. And after a while, the original $10,000 you deposited can turn into $100,000 in the economy. But in reality, the original $10,000 is still the only physical money. The rest, they exist as accounting records. So technically, money kind of multiplies, but physically it doesn't. When we look at it this way, the economy is a very advanced storytelling system. Everyone believes in the same story. Banks say these numbers are money, and governments support it and say, yes, it is money. You go to the supermarket and they say, okay, you can shop. And as long as everyone continues to believe in this idea, the system works smoothly. But when you think about it, it's a little strange. The paper money in your wallet is only a small portion of the money in the world. The rest is just numbers on a screen. So technically, a database record makes up most of the global economy. Now imagine this. One day, the internet of all the banks in the world goes down. Suddenly everyone looks at each other because the money exists as digital records in computers, but no one can see them. At that moment, humanity returns to the same old question. Do I actually have money? And here we notice something interesting. In the past, people traded with goats. Then they switched to metal coins. Later to paper money. And now for shopping, we carry a plastic card or the numbers on our phone screens. So humanity has reached this point. In the past, we went to the market with goats. Today, we go to the market with a password. And maybe the most interesting truth is this. Most of the money in the world was never printed, never touched, never existed. And yet houses were bought, companies were built, cities grew, because the economy works like this. Money is not real. What is real is people's belief in money. And that is exactly why most of the money in the world doesn't actually exist. But nobody treats it as a problem. Because when payday comes, we will all do the same thing again. We will open our phones and check. Great! Did my money arrive?